guys, just a quick one. It's the 5th, I think, of January. I'm not sure how much recording I'm going to be able to do today. It's actually 10 to 4 in the morning. Jay's really ill. I've just managed to get him upstairs to bed. He went out, took Ralphie out for his walk. He went out fine, no problems. He got back, and almost the second he got back, he said it felt like something had hit him in the head. Suffering really bad migraines. It's mainly at the base of his skull, behind his ear. He's been throwing up. I'm really sorry, this light isn't very flattering, but at the moment I don't care. So he's now finally up in bed. I'm going to be staying awake all night to listen out for anything. I'm already shattered as it is, but I don't care. I'm just so worried about him. This is the worst one he's ever had. He seems to be sleeping quite soundly at the moment, but I was supposed to do a cake for tomorrow. I've had to message the person, our neighbour, and say, look, I'm really sorry, I can't do it. Let me know if you want the money back, but it'll have to wait till Monday because we haven't got it. Because I've already gone out and bought all the ingredients. I mean, she's welcome to come and get the ingredients and bake it. You know, everything's there. I just don't know what to do. I know what he's like. If I call an ambulance or anything, he'll just turn around and say, I'm not going in. He's stubborn. Sorry for whispering, but I've got that. There's no door on there, and our room is upstairs, and I've got that door open as well, so I can hear if he starts screaming or anything in pain again. Yeah, he's been throwing up like crazy. He's just had the normal thing to eat, so I don't know what it is. It's probably just the extreme migraine that's making him sick. So I'm going to stay up all night, listen out for him. I'm just hoping our neighbour understands. I mean, I know I've got to do another one in February for her. Maybe she'll just say, well, if you keep the stuff and just do me one in February. But I know it's for a little girl's birthday party on Saturday. I didn't really want to let her down this close to a birthday party. But unfortunately, I can't do nothing. If Jay's ill, I'm not going to make a cake. I'm not going to make a cake when someone is throwing up in the house. Number one, health and safety would go fucking crazy. I'm sorry for swearing, but they would. So she can either say, well, keep the stuff and do me one in February, and I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there. Hopefully I can still do my SP day tomorrow. I've already written it all down. What I've already planned today's meals really, because it's early morning. I'll keep you updated through the day. Hopefully I can stay awake long enough. Hopefully, he sounds like he's in a deep sleep at the moment, so hopefully, I've got my fingers so crossed that he'll be alright. I still think Kizzy's awake. She's her DVD player's going. I don't know. I know he was literally screaming earlier, about 3 hours ago, so that might have woken her up. Anyway, I'll keep you updated through the day. Anyway, see you later. Right, so it's 5:20 AM now. He's been asleep for 2 hours. Haven't had anything, so hopefully it's all good. It's a mess. I've just heard from my neighbour that I can keep all the ingredients and the money for the cake, so I mean she's got another one coming up in February. I think that's Jacob, so I was going to do him a cake then anyway, so I can use that. So that's all good. You're probably wondering why I've got wrist brace on. I've been having trouble with my carpal tunnel again, which I think is the main problem for this finger. Sort of a non-scale victory as well, because I'm going to have to get a smaller one. But yeah, excuse me. He's been asleep now for a couple of hours. I've not heard anything. He might be drifting in and out of sleep, I'm not sure, but I haven't heard anything, so fingers crossed when he does wake up later on, he's okay. I mean, he couldn't even cough. As soon as he was coughing, the migraine was just so intense. Apparently there is a bit of a bug going around like that at the moment. So I don't know. If you can hear a whining in the background, it's just my laptop, because the CPU's going crazy because I'm playing Sims 4 to try and keep myself awake. There you go. Nothing too exciting really. I was hoping to go over the allotment today, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, excuse me. I just want to be able to stay awake just in case he needs me. Oh dear. Only problem is with me staying awake like this, I'm getting quite hungry. I just heard it. I think he was just coughing in his sleep. Flipping fly in here. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to be watching the sunrise again this morning. I don't mind. I like the sunrise. I might sort out the tripod and do a time lapse of the sun coming up. Might be quite nice. So yeah, I'm gonna go and try and stay awake a bit more. Should really be pointing you that way, shouldn't I? Oh, my flowers are dying. I've got to throw them out. Yeah. I'm going to try and stay awake for as long as I can. I'm getting tired. But like I said, I want to stay awake for as long as I can. Sorry I'm whispering, but I don't want to wake him up. Anyway, I'll see you a little bit later. If I do time lapse the sunrise, I'll put that in as well. See you a bit later. was the sunrise. It wasn't as spectacular as it was the other day. I was hoping for a nice red sun this morning, but we've got clouds instead. I think Jay's still asleep. I heard him get up a couple of times and walk around, but he didn't seem to be in as much pain as he was earlier. I could really do with some sleep. Otherwise I'm never going to get an SPD done. That might have to go on hold. Might have to do it tomorrow, which is Saturday. Let me go and sit down and we'll have a talk. Right, oh God, I'm so tired. It's unreal. It's now 8:15 in the morning. I've just seen my neighbour on the balcony and she said she totally understands that I can't do the cake. I think I've said I've got to do her another one in February on the video already. And she said just keep all the stuff for that one, so I don't have to worry about giving her the money back for that. That way it's already prepaid for the next one. Yeah, my non-scale victory I couldn't really show you very well earlier, but it's my wrist brace. It's only a cheap one out of Poundland, but this is a large, and the place I used to have to do it up to was there. It's loose as anything if I do it there now, so I've got to get a new one because that's how much is holding on to it, and it's not really enough, so I'm going to have to get a new one on Monday. And even that's not very tight at all. I mean, that loads of empty. But yeah, Jay is still asleep. I've heard him walk around a couple of times. Still in pain. I've heard him go ow, 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 but no actual screaming like earlier, so I might see if I can grab a couple of hours on the sofa because I'm absolutely shattered. I just worry about him so much when he's like that. It's the first time he's been that bad, actually. I might hang around on one of the Slimming World groups on Facebook and answer Sing questions like from the app, because like I said yesterday, it's for those that are doing it from home, but they also allow Slimming World group members to join. So if you haven't joined it, look back at yesterday's vlog, and I'll tell you which ones I'm in. What I like to do is I like to hang around for an hour or something and see if anybody's got any questions about sins or anything, because I mean I don't work, so I mean there's not a lot I do with my time apart from crafts and walk downtown or whatever. So I like to sit on there and help out as much as I can. People asking questions, how many sins is this and how many sins is that? Is this healthy X-ray or B? Or so I've done a couple. But I'll hang around for a little bit more on there. So I'm going to go off and do that for a while. And I'll speak to you all later. Hopefully I managed to get a couple of hours kip. So the only problem is my glasses, they reflect my phone screen. If I do that, they reflect that. Do that, they reflect that. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going crazy because I've had no sleep. So I'm going to go and see if I can get some sleep after helping out on one of the groups on Facebook. So I will see you later. It's 4:45 at night, as you can see. It's got rather dark outside. Lights on, but the lighting in here kind of sucks. I still haven't been to sleep. Let's turn it. That's better. I'm centered now. No, I still haven't been to sleep. I've been still looking after Jay. I've had to cancel my SP day because being running around looking after Jay. This is actually the most I've had to do it. For those of you that don't know, I'm his full-time carer, so when I do get spare time to myself, that's when I do my crafts. But like I said, he's in bed. He's still got a really bad head. Bed and head. Ooh, I'm a poet and I don't know it. Yeah. No sleep, crazy. But yeah, I've had to cancel my SP day. I am still waiting on plan, even though I'm running around after him. I'm gonna go and take him up something, another bottle of drink in a minute. I'm trying to make sure he's keeping his fluid intake up. For those of you that don't know, he's got something called chronic tonic epilepsy, and he's also got photosensitive epilepsy, which means even just a flicker of a light and he can go into a fit. So that is how my day is spent, really, is looking after him. Also homeschooling our 13-year-old. I know I've got a load of new subscribers, so I just want to explain my basic day. I get up before everybody. I try and make sure most of the housework is done before little Kizzy comes downstairs. Most of the time that doesn't happen because that's life. Most of the time I don't get to eat my breakfast until like 11, 12 o'clock in the day, because I'm running around after everybody. Yeah, okay, Ralphie Rowe. Also running around after Ralphie Rowe. Yeah, I usually have manage to get my breakfast at about 11, 12 o'clock. Then we do some schoolwork for a couple of hours. Jay hasn't got the patience to do any teaching, so I do the teaching, and to look after him at the same time. Then I usually manage to get my lunch at around about 5 o'clock in the evening, when everybody's usually having dinner, which is why I'm so glad that Slimming World is not a routine-based diet sort. I don't call it a diet because it's not. It's a change of lifestyle. And with the Ralphie Rowe, hey, excuse me, don't do that. Look at the camera. What's this up here? Up here. What's this? Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Are you tired? Are you? So, yeah. So running around after him as well. You got nibbles? Is your pins itching? He was in a car accident when he was a puppy, and he had pins in his back legs, and that's why he's only got half a stub of a tail. But yeah, running around after everybody. I know I said oh, I did that list and I must put myself first. Well, putting myself first, yeah, it's good. But I've also got Jay and Kizzy to look after. So my looking after myself is me looking after. It's weird. I feel best when I'm helping others, like looking after them, making sure they got everything they need, which is hard to do when you're on a budget, isn't it, Ralphie Roo? But you're all right. You get treats. So, say 5 o'clock is usually when I get my lunch, which I'm going to be going to do in a minute. And then running around after Kizzy, getting her bits and pieces sorted. And there's days like today when everything's put on hold. This is the first time Jay's been this bad for so long. I'm kind of worrying. He's been having a few pet emails here and there, and hasn't he, Ralphie Ray? I know, you worry too. But yeah, that is basically my day. And dinner time, I don't usually sit down to eat until about 10, 11 o'clock. Like I said, I am so glad that Slimming World isn't a routine-based one. You know, like you've got to have your breakfast at 9 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning. Then you've got to have your lunch at 1 o'clock. I can't do that. That's not practical. I mean, who really has... There's not many people that have their breakfast at a certain time every single day. There's always something that comes up. Be it someone comes round for a cuppa. What are you going to do? Sit there and eat your breakfast? Nah. But yeah, SP day, postponed. We'll see how the weekend goes, and I'll probably do it over the weekend. But yeah, that's the state of things at the moment. I wanted to finish this one early, just in case I do fall asleep later and totally forget to upload this. All I've had is my breakfast of 2 boiled eggs, mushrooms, tin tomatoes, and so, my healthy extra B. So that's my healthy extra B gone for the day, unless I try and still stay with it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. This is why I don't like planning ahead, because you never know what's going to happen. Yeah, it's been an interesting day. So I'm going to end the vlog, I think. Yeah, because I might lay down and see if I can grab a couple of hours of shut-eye after I've had my lunch. So I will see you all tomorrow. Hopefully, I would have had sleep.